All right, college football for starters. Actual news from the USC Trojans today. That's where our cameras were, or should I say that's where I was because I was shooting it. Taking in the last full practice before Saturday's Emerald Bowl game with Boston College. And look who showed up in a black-clad practice jersey playing scout offense early on. Running back Joe McKnight, who's been in L.A. the last couple of days. Pete Carroll says McKnight has gone through the process of a school investigation as to how he acquired a new SUV. Dealer said it was McKnight's girlfriend. Anyway, Carroll is cautiously optimistic of his playing status.
We've been working at it, for ever since, and trying to make sure that we could cooperate and get everything done as soon as possible. And now that Joe's part of it, that he could contribute, was completed, we made it clear how much we want him to get here and get with us. There's still other things to be done. There's still other processing that has to be taken care of, and we don't know when that's going to happen. We don't know that. We don't know what's going to come through or not. Joe's aware of that, but it's Christmas. Joe's one of our guys, and we want him with us, and we'll find out. The fact that they, that they got this far along is allows us to think that there's a legitimate chance for him to be, okay to play.
All right, game Saturday at 5 o'clock. Well, today we begin the countdown of the Bay Area's top 10 sports moments. A vote of yours truly and select young staff in our sports department. Gary Radnich and our producer Jason Applebaum were on vacation. They didn't get a chance to weigh in. So here comes the bottom half. We start with number 10, October 14, 2001. Game 3 of the best-of-5 ALDS, Yankees at the A's, who won the first 2 games of the series and had Barry Zito on the mound in an elimination game. The Yankees took a 1-0 lead off the bat of Jorge Posada, a solo home run in the 5th. In the 7th, Jeremy Giambi got a 2-out hit. Terrence Long was the batter.
That is fair. Got Giambi on his way to third, and they're going to wave him around. The throw misses a cutoff man. Shot into the plate. Out of the plate. Derek Jeter with one of the most unbelievable plays you will ever see by a shortstop.
Jeter's remarkable play saved the day. A's fans still wonder why Giambi did not slide. The Yankees won 3 straight games to eliminate the A's.
It's Jeter's hustle, that turns that whole series around.
At number 9, the 2002 World Series, Giants-Angels, Game 5, October 24th at 3rd and King Street. Skipper Dusty Baker's 3-year-old son, Darren, was a bat boy for the game. In the 7th, Kenny Lofton got a hit that would be a 2-run scoring triple. J.T. Snow, with David Bell right behind him, saw Darren too close to the base path and scooped him out of harm's way. All Dad Dusty could do was shake his head in relief that his son did not get trampled. Darren and J.T. became lifelong BFFs. Number 8, again it's the Oakland A's, but the 2002 version. By September 5th, they ripped off 19 straight wins. A 20th would give them the American League record as they hosted the Kansas City Royals. At one point, coasting in the game, leading by 11 runs, they all of a sudden found themselves scrambling. But Scott Hatteberg delivered in the bottom of the 9th.
Swung on, fly ball, deep right field. They've done it again.
Countdown to 7, Seattle, Washington. De La Salle football had not lost a game since 1991. A string of 151 consecutive wins, by far the national record. But September 5th, 2004, J.R. Hasty ran for 276 yards and 3 touchdowns as Bellevue ended the most storied win streak in high school football, defeating the Spartans 39-20. At number 6, epic playoff thriller between the Sharks and the Dallas Stars, May 4, 2008. This one went 6.5 periods, 129 minutes of hockey, 4 overtimes, 8th longest NHL game ever, longest in Sharks history. A brutal, physical, hard-hitting series. Game 5 had gone overtime in San Jose. The Sharks had trailed 3-0 but battled to win the next 2, which brought Game 6.
Back to the other side. A shot, they score. The season is over. And the Dallas Stars are going to the conference final against the Detroit Red Wings.
All right, we go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 tomorrow on the Christmas Day show. All right, our guest has a difficult task ahead of him. Long, storied high school career as a coach. Corey Cafferata has to walk into Mission College in Santa Clara and pretty much bring a program back from the dead. This is a program at one point, 88-game losing streak at one point.
That's correct, 88.
2-26 last year, and then you kind of have to walk in and clean up the mess. And the first question is, when you walked in there, would you just see a mound of clay and go, well, I'm just going to have to just mold it and just get these girls to buy what I'm selling?
Yeah, I saw a huge opportunity. I mean, an opportunity to prove that I can work hard, to prove that I can, you know, be part of something that's rebuilding. I mean, there's no pressure here. I mean, we've doubled the wins from last year, and, you know, one step at a time. So it's a great challenge for me and a great opportunity.
4-8 this year is a slow build, but here's a stat for you. This is the program at one point averaged 17 points per game. Then they averaged 46 points per game. Now your team is averaging 75 points per game, just launching these shots, huh?
Yeah, you know, it's a run and shoot offense. I mean, I'm a, you know, up-tempo type of coach, and hoping for the best, and it's a fun system to play in, and, you know, we're slowly building, and I'm really positive for what we're doing.
That's been your mantra. Even going back to Westmore High School in Daly City, I mean, yes, it was run and gun, but you were far known as probably the best conditioned athlete on the floor because you guys ran all the time.
Yeah. I mean, we, you know, I want to put points on the board. I don't want to lose 30-29. You know, beat me 150-149. You know, I believe that you have to have confidence in shooting, and you know, good shots are bad shots, and vice versa.
What's the biggest transition you've had going from high school to junior college? It's not like you're doing home visits. It's not like, oh, well, let's see, Joanne Boyle was just here. Come on in, coach. You know, sell the program.
Well, the biggest challenge is, you know, these young ladies don't go to class. You're not going to have a principal or a vice principal telling them that, you know, you're in big trouble. And they're young ladies, and they need to get an education before playing basketball because, you know, the chances are none of them are going to get paid to play, or it's a very, very low percentage.
That was a shot at him chuckling. That was Corey Cafferata, the old school style address. But now I see, man, you're walking around $2,000 suits now.
Yeah, Burlington Coat Factory.
There you go. And for those that don't know, I mean, you were quite a player yourself. In fact, next week's guest, Mark Foyer was telling me that at Oceana High School, triple overtime game, 1987, and you just took over against El Camino?
Yeah, I kind of remember that game. I had a, you know, okay game. I remember Mark after the game complimenting me, and it was a fun game. So I had a pretty good career there.
Well, let's go to your players now. We got about 25 seconds left, and I did want to talk about your player, Dominic. You've got two moms on the team. You're dealing with those issues.
I have two moms on the team, Dominique Ellis and Samantha Buckley-Chung, and they're both great players, and they're making the adjustment. Dom comes from Oceana, and Sam played for me at Westmore, and, you know, without their loyalty, I wouldn't have a team right now. They're, you know, believed in me enough to commute, and they're just two special players.
And on this side, again, there's Dom's son, Julian, who's actually had some road trips.
Julian was in Monterey last weekend. I picked him up from school one day to help Dom out, and he's part of the team. He's a good young guy.
Out of sight, Coach. Hey, keep it going.
Thank you.